Wait, you're saying you can't fix the guy on the right, so you don't want him. Oh my God. Oh, wow.
Did you just read me from
wow.
All right, let me see if I can set this one up first. All right, ladies, have a look at the screen. Guy on the left is the same guy that is the guy on the right. Which one, ladies, do you find the most attractive?
Raise your hand if you find the guy on the left more attractive.
The left.
The left.
Attractive.
I don't like he's posing in the second photo.
Give me a second. Hold on. Raise your hand if you think the guy on the right is more attractive. Raise your hand if you find the guy on the right more attractive.
No.
Interesting.
That picture, I don't like.
And that's what a lot of women said. Why is that?
I don't like either.
You don't like either one. But which one's more attractive?
They're both white guys. I don't like.
Oh, got it. Okay. Everything about that, I believe.
And the chat goes crazy.
It's about health. Like, I know the guy on the right is way healthier and has better stamina and better health and can protect better.
Yeah.
I was going to say the one on the right from
but with the gorilla
state of mind to me.
I the left or the right?
More attractive because it's the discipline that he took to get to that level that I think is attractive. But I think maybe.
I love a good trauma bond. Actually, the trauma bond's my downfall. I struggle with my trauma bonds. I will trauma bond with people and literally it fucks my life up. I'm working on it, okay, guys? But no, literally, like, you want to try. You're trying to do something. Let me help you and support you. Go, yay. I'm a hype up fucking bitch. Destroys me at the end. The one on the right is like, oh, you already know your shit. Whatever. Please. I'm here to teach you something.
Oh, you can't. You're saying you can. Hold on. Wait. You're saying you can't fix the guy on the right, so you don't want him. Oh my God. Oh, wow.
Did you just read me from
wow. That is toxic. All right. Listen. Anybody else have Sydney? I'm curious. What do you think?
I like linemen rather than the quarterback, but I appreciate
She's so funny.
the body.
The one on the right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Anybody else?
The body for sure. Me with that body, we don't pose like that. It's weird.
No, but it just shows self-discipline. It shows that you actually care about what you look like.
Agreed. Hey, it's crazy.
Like
the problem is that's a logical response, and that's how women feel attraction. Go ahead.
So, the body transformation is amazing.
Yeah.
It's mental.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, when the guys, they go into that stage of body.
You can't manipulate them anymore. Yeah, I know. What's the point? Just get rid of them. That means they have high self-esteem and discipline, and you can't manipulate them anymore. Yeah, that's very unattractive.
They get sometimes in bad mood. Because they need, like, I think the body, they need kind of sugar because they couldn't like everything.
Yeah.
Right? And
I see what you're saying.
Your testosterone builds up. You all cheat. You all, if I think you're hot, then that bitch thinks you're hot. Then that bitch thinks I tell you you're hot. Then you're going to fucking feel like you're hot. And then now all of a sudden you're out with a bitch, not me.
Okay. Anybody?
All those wasted hours, bro.
Or he's trying to, or he's trying to date a younger woman.
Yeah, he's trying to date a younger woman. Again,
because he's trying to get his body in shape to look good.
Because he's harder to manipulate. I understand now.
Yeah.
Right,
I don't feel that way.
Is there anybody else? Bree, what do you think?
That's such a man response.
Which one do you like better, Bree?
Yeah, I want
neither a choice.
Okay, neither's a choice.
He's
Okay, but why
Patrick
though?
Bateman vibes.
Okay, got it. Okay, so let me try to clear this up because this
But I will
is.
tell you this. You know, I have like a very wide. It's like autism. I have a spectrum of men that I like.
Yeah.
But
I love her.
Thank you. I would take Shane Gillis over him any day,
Okay.
either state. And you think it's because I can manipulate Shane
No.
Gillis more. Shane's just, he has everything else.
I don't think there's
about
anyone
the
you
body.
can't manipulate, Bree.
And
I
also,
don't
but nobody, I personally don't like to fuck a cheese grater. I don't like a hard body. That's not fun for me. I like a little bounce. Like I like to have a little, and you think it's from like a manipulation.
Flaws
I don't.
Flaws make me wet.
No, I'm gonna explain to you why. Right.
Flaws make me
wet.
When
Just promise me you will not cite evolutionary psychology in your answer, and I will listen. And I will listen.
I'm gonna cite anthropology
with an open heart.
I'm gonna cite anthropology in my answer. When women get pregnant, the men that they pair bond with, they increase their prolactin levels, and those men get fatter. And so what these women are seeing is men who look like men who stay with pregnant women. This is evolutionarily, that's what that looks like. And so what
you're coming close.
So what women
you just grazed the surface.
So what there's no it's not psychology. So
biology.
what women are saying is which do you find more attractive, and what they're responding is which do you find more comfortable. You two made my point for me. Neither of you found him attractive. Women don't find men generally attractive unless they're outrageously attractive just from some photo. The reality is all those women who said they preferred him on the left, they didn't find him attractive at all in either photo. They don't find him attractive, period. But which one feels more comfortable?
Which one's going to be more real?
Okay, hold on.
Which one's going to be more real than versus what? Which one's more real?
They're still the same guy.
Okay, I'm going to let you finish, but there's a realness version of being humbled than
again, he could be. You don't know if he's not humble. You don't know if he's not humble. He may have taken that photos.
I want to the humble dude. I want to the chest out.
Okay, got it. Listen,
I want you to chest out with me.
The point is, the guy on the left looks like ancestrally the guy who stays with the pregnant woman. That is why women find him more comfortable, but they're using the word attractive. Go ahead, Bree.
You know what I think would be interesting if we just listened to these people, because you're saying to me if you didn't see them, that's fair enough, but I'm telling you that I would be more attracted most likely to Shane Gillis than this guy.
Oh, sure.
So why
you also hard to talk.
What?
Shane Gillis versus 100 gorillas.
honestly, maybe Shane Gillis. He's got some meat. He might be, and he's from Philly. They can,
Wait, I have a question. So if the guy on the left stays, does that mean that the guy on the right, he just spreads his seat far and wide?
It depends how he talks. How does your mouth move? How do you smile? Like your smile right there, tingle, right? Okay, so how do you smile? You know what I'm saying?
Tingle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How does your mouth move? How do you talk? How do you move? How do you react when this happens? So whenever I watch like my guilty pleasure shows, like my reality TV, like Paradise and some island or whatever, I'll never find the guys attractive when they list them out. That first episode, I don't like any single one of them. But until they start talking and give me their personality and their body movements and how they interact, ooh, tingle. So that's where you men up. It's not about your post on picture. Oh, by my before and after. No. Talk to me.
I'm gonna add some.
I was just saying, for me, it goes back to the ancestral thing, you know, the primal thing of protection. And to me, a healthy, fit man means, you know, more protection. And to me, that's a turn on.
Emotionally or physically?
Yeah. Physically.
What about emotionally? I'm an emotional person. I need emotional protection. So what about the emotional protection?
For me, being a female.
So the fatter the guy is, the more emotional protection.
He won't run away.
No, absolutely not. Because quite frankly, I'm not trying to ride every time I you. If you're fat as you cannot get on top of me. So absolutely not. I'm not a fuck about. So let's draw a line here. I do need emotional protection, but I still need them to care about themselves. God damn.
For me, being the female, I'm the emotional part of the relationship. I need the man to be a man and protect me.
Yes.
Preach.
Well, yeah,
that's
for
how
sure.
I feel.
Okay.
Preach, sister.
Because I need to have control at some point. I need to be able. I need to be able to have.
Again, that is the point. And the guy who's in better shape is not going to allow you control. That's the point. Again, it's the point. It's like these older men are easier to manipulate. The fatter men are easier to manipulate. Yes, that is the theme of the show.
You see this guy, you're on vacation. He's not flexing. He doesn't have his shirt off. He still looks pretty good. He's not in that pose where he's trying to sort of show off, right? Does that make, if he's just casual and he's not trying and he's just walking, do you find him more attractive being in the same body habitus if he's in a t-shirt or a tank top and just sort of lounging around, not trying to show off? Does that make him more attractive?
What's the objective of the goal?
The point of it is, do you find him more attractive because he is relaxed and he's not trying? This looks try hard to me. That's what I'm saying.
And you're not judging it based on a photo where he's flexing.
Yeah, he's trying. This is not a bodybuilding contest. He's just walking around, or you meet him in a club, or he's at Tao Beach Club, right? He's walking around. Do you find him more attractive because he's not trying to flex? He's not trying to lay all this shit on, like his six-pack abs on you. You just happen to glance, you just happen to pick it up out of the corner of your eye. Does that make him more attractive because you're in a casual setting, or does he just look like a goofball because he's doing one of these, he's doing one of these things, right?
I don't think most women find him attractive at all. I think what's happened is they're just, the tiebreaker is which seems like the guy who can take care of my kids, and they're picking the one on the right. That's all. That's all.
Oh my God.
Picking the one on the left. Sorry.
And it's interesting what a psychological effect it has too. Instead of judging it on the physical look, it's more about the psychological of what you were just saying. Which one is going to be the one that's going to stay with me and take care of my kids versus the one that's...
Well, we're talking about the same, but if you're going to go through that transformation and become a narcissist, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah, again, we don't, but you guys, do you see how many, hold on, do you see how many women have projected narcissism on him? He hasn't done anything wrong. He didn't do anything.
No, but I didn't. I gave him there's two different avenues. Whether I talk to him, he could go one way or he can go the other. That's up to him. That's up to
And then
you.
also us women that work out at the gym and then go and pose with, whatever are the most flattering poses for us, pushing our butt out, is that considered the same thing? Or Are we?
I love that you're bringing that up.
Yeah.
I mean,
Double standards when a girl
double
does
standards.
it, advertise
Yeah.
narcissism, right?
I mean,
Oh my God, it's so not narcissism.
I'm sorry. I'm just
Rating
It's not narcissism. No,
Ew.
listen. It's just
Narcissism don't
It's
feel
$5.99 for the next 30 days on my OF. That's all it is. I'm running a special. It's not narcissism.
I will argue with this one for the next 30 days. Every day.
I'm just doing a collab with my friend's husband. That's all I'm doing. It's $5 for the next 30 days on OF. That's all it is.
So you meant if you see a woman walk into a room, do you immediately tingle in the sense of like, ooh,
No,
I wanna
within,
fuck her?
within,
or
within,
do you tingle?
within,
Do you tingle in a sense of like us women? For me personally, I'm saying us women, but I'm talking about me personally. Do you be like, ooh, he's kind of cute,
So let
and then
me-
you see him smile this and like, ooh, now I'm tingling.
within the first like 5 seconds, guys determine whether or not that chick is fuckable and she's available.
That's so crazy.
Simple as that.
It's violent.
And we have to, and I'll tell you why we have to, because in our evolutionary past, that
so
was
wild.
because the option was ejaculate and evacuate. That's all it was get in,
everything
get out,
comes
get
back to biology.
It comes back to the biological fact.
That's
Now,
why
the other-
men are able to finish so quick.
which is
we have to get the hell out
also-
of there. You know, there's
We gotta go see.
But
We gotta go see our other family.
Yes.
We gotta go see our other family.
I know that ring goes from the middle finger to the ring finger real quick, don't it?
Well, so